everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie, and today we're going to start part 3 of my Ocean Tides collection series. And so we're continuing on with the surf edition, and this time I'm going to make a bracelet. So I've laid out my bracelet. So these are how I want my beads, and I like to make the main bracelet part roughly 5 inches. That way you can have room to play with it, you know, to get the exact size that you want. And then I cut a length of chain. It's about 1.5 inches. I've got a few jump rings, my clasp, and then I've got a little pearl because I'm going to use that as a dangle on the end. And so what I'm going to use first is I'm going to cut a length of wire. So I'm going to use wire for this. I've got 20 gauge wire, so it'll have a little bit of stiffness, enough to be sturdy, but still it's not going to be, you know, annoyingly thick. So I'm going to cut, you know, I've got my bracelet about here, so I'm going to cut my wire, you know, a couple inches past what I want the length to be. And then check my edge. I just want to make sure that it's not sharp or rough. And then I'm going to make a loop. So just a simple loop. Doesn't have to be a great big one, because I'm going to attach it in other ways, but about like that. Just make a nice loop. And you can use your big flat nose pliers just to make sure that it's all even and nice. Okay, and so always lay my bracelets out first. That way I know exactly what I want and how long I want it. So from here, I'm just going to start loading on my beads. So I've already got my pattern established. So I'm just gonna start loading them on. And the easy part about this, you don't really have to think about it. You know, it's pretty quick and easy. So I'm just simply loading on my beads. And the good thing about adding the gold beads here is because the Starfish has some fairly large holes in it, and it just covers up any large holes, or, you know, it had a little defect here. It covers it right up, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so I'm just adding my beads. Almost finished. Okay. That looks good to me. So what I'm going to do now is, you know, I like to measure with my thumb. I have a little sweet spot that I like to make my loops. So measuring with that and holding the wire so it doesn't go flying. And then I'm going to grab my wire and make a loop until it touches. The beauty of 20 gauge is that it's not so soft that, you know, I mean, it's hard enough to where the loops will stay, which I like. Kind of avoids having to wrap a bunch of times. Okay, now I am going to bend it around my wrist just to get a feel of, you know, how it will lay. So that's good. Easy enough to do. Alright, so next I'm going to add my chain. So I like to use jump rings for that, just to keep everything fluid, you know, and moving well. So about 1.5 inches of the Rollo chain included in the kit, which is perfect for this kind of stuff. Okay, and I'm just going to simply add it to the loop in the bottom of the bracelet. Pinch it shut. Okay. And then to the end of this chain, I'm going to add my little pearl drop. So you've seen the pearl drop in the earrings and the necklace, and I had just one more little one left, which will be perfect for the bracelet. So I'll put that together. So this is a very easy project. Doesn't take a lot of time. Okay, and next I'm going to add jump ring for here and add my clasp. Simple as that. Okay, and then when you put the bracelet on, now I'm not the best with lobster claw clasp, but when you put it on, you have the option to have the bracelet as large or small as you want it. So when I put it on, you know, I just put the lobster claw clasp on whichever chain link I want, and then I have a little bit of a dangle, and so it'll fit perfectly every time. So, you know, you can do 1 inch, 1.5 inches, 2 inches. You know, if you target larger people with your jewelry, then, you know, you could go 8 or 9 inches if you need to. And it's all just a matter of what size chain you put on there. So, got the bracelet done. And that was very simple. You can even bend it in a little bit just to, you know, it's got structure to it and sturdy. And then I'm going to bring out the rest of the pieces that I made, just so you can see it all together. So I've got my charm necklace here. And then I've got my little earrings here. So, makes a really cute little matching set. And if you wanted to go longer with the chain on the bracelet, you could also make an anklet out of it. But I'll still have more chain and more beads. But I just thought I'd show you guys how to make a little set. All right, well, thank you for watching my series. Please like and subscribe. I just reached 1,000 subscriptions, so thank you so much. That means everything to me. And yeah, just leave your comments down below if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to answer them. And yeah, I hope you enjoy making your little set. All right, well, may creativity be your guide. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comments down below. May creativity be your guide.